Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the State Government Committee of Tuesday, February the 1st, 2022. Mr. Colton, or Mr. Teal, I'm sorry. Would you please take the roll for us? Speak up, sir. Can you? Got to get your mic on. Scoot up. Pardon?
Here. Ricken. Here. Paul. Berenger. Chisholm. Here. There. Here. Johnson. Here. Middleton. Here. Marsh. Here. Moon. Here. Powell. He's in the hallway. Wiggle. Here. Vice Chairman Eldridge. Here. Chairman Houston.
Here. Thank you very much. And do we have a quorum? We do we not? All right, great. Thank you very much. All right. Welcome. Again, we want to welcome all of our members and committee guests and potentially the millions of people who may be streaming live into this meeting today. All right. Now, as we said, we do have a quorum. We want to turn to our committee members and ask if any may have announcements or personal orders. And yes, we do. Chair, Lady Littleton, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to introduce the new 911 Director of Dixon County, Shauna Atchison. She is in the audience here, so let's give her a round of applause. Thank you.
Very good. Welcome. Anyone else? Okay, well, I do. I have some announcements and recognitions, and from last year's first year session last year, we've added some new staff, and it takes a great team of individuals who make this committee run successfully. So I want to take just a few moments for introductions here. Of course, our assistant Weston Davis, who's been our assistant for last 2 or 3 years. He has moved on, and we now have Mr. Mike Critchfield. Mike, step up to the plate if you don't mind. Could you do just a quick bio on where you're from and just a quick a couple of minutes about you, or a minute?
Mike Critchfield. I'm from Southern Illinois. I moved down here last fall to work for the clerk's office. After Weston moved up to research, I replaced him as Chairman Kiesling's assistant. That was beginning of September, and I've loved every minute since.
Absolutely, he has. Thank you. These two guys don't need introduction. To my left, to your right, of course, Josh and Matt Mundy. They're going to be covering the bases for us all throughout this year as well. To my right, your left, of course, the very famous Mr. Nathan Whitt. Nathan, thank you for staying with us again this year. We appreciate it. We have a new intern, Stephen Bergman. He is not at the microphone, so allow me, Stephen, to make the introductions for you. Stephen has served, we appreciate his service, past 6 years, military. So now yes, absolutely. Stephen, if you will, stand up so everyone can see you. He's now currently enrolled at MTSU and pre-law. So his plan is to move right on into the legal profession, of course. Our clerks, we have 2. And Colton, we're going to give you the honors to go first in, followed by Addison. If you would, introduce yourself and a little bio quickly, please. It is not working. Why don't you scoot over to the next one? So for the record, we need you on the record, sir.
I am Colton Teal. I went to the University of North Alabama. Sorry about that, everyone. It's nice to be back across the border now.
Great. And you may want to just sit there, well, in case we need you again. Okay, Addison, to you, dear.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My name is Addison Gross. I'm from Brentwood, Tennessee. I graduated from Lipscomb University, and planned on attending UTK Law in the fall.
Great. Thank you. All right. In the back, Will Thomas, our library and archives. Thanks, Will, for being part of this team. We appreciate you. Of course, we've got, we are, as always, yes, Representative Carringer,
Thank you, Chairman.
you're recognized.
I just wanted to take a minute to recognize my 911 board director from Knox County, Brad Anders, who just walked in. We served on Knox County Commission for several years, and thankful to have him as our 911 board director out of Knox County.
Great. Thank you. Thank you, Brad. We appreciate you being here with us today. Our committee chairmen, we, of course, our subcommittee chairs that keep this boat afloat, the state gov. That is the Chairman Hulsey's back with us with corrections. Chair Lady Haynes, formerly Helton, is still remains as public service, and Chairman Holesclaw, departments and agencies. I want to thank Chairman Eldridge. Chairman Eldridge, look at me. We appreciate you opening up for us last week and covering. We do really appreciate. Thank you for beginning the year as chairing this committee. My goodness, we've got I've got some just a quick few other notes. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, go ahead, Speaker. You are recognized.
Thank you, Mr.
Speaker
Chairman.
Johnson.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think you overlooked the Sergeant at Arms
I'm
for an
sorry.
introduction.
I'm sorry. Yes, please introduce yourself, Mr. Sergeant.
Thomas Woodard from Springfield, Robertson County. This is my second year with the Sergeant at Arms staff, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Woodard. Thank you very much. All right. Representative Powell, is he here? Did he get in the roll count? He did not. Well, we have belated birthday wishes to him. He celebrated a birthday on the 25th. And now I want to draw our attention to Representative Carringer. On Friday, Representative Carringer will celebrate her birthday. We don't know how many, but well, there's Representative Powell walking in right now. He's got although belated birthday, he's getting a belated birthday greeting here. Okay. Yeah, thank you. But anyway, birthdays to all, and let's do not forget to remember in our prayers our colleague, committee member, Chairman Dale Carr. He is having some issues, medically issues, and let's certainly keep him in our prayers. All right, we're going to okay. I think we are ready to begin on let's quickly we have had actually House Bill 1657 to note members, it has been rolled by Chairman Faison. He's rolled that one, so let's move right on into House Bill 2 and or number 2, House Bill 1685 by Chairman Williams, and you have a motion, Chairman, and I heard a second. You may proceed, sir.
Thank you, Chairman and members. House Bill 1685 would allow for Nashville Soccer Club to sell alcoholic beverages, much like the other professional sports we have in the state. This part of the statute was inadvertently left out when we made it permissive for Nashville Soccer Club to come here some 3 years ago. I'm happy to answer any questions the members might have.
Thank you, sir. Any questions to the sponsor? Any questions? I see none. Are we ready for the calling of the question? We are, and I see no objections. Let us vote. Those in favor of House Bill 1685, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed, like sign. The ayes have it, and passage is on the way. You are headed, Chairman, to Finance, Ways, and Means, sir.
Thank you, Chairman and members.
Congratulations. Thank you. All right. Item number 3. Yes, and Chairman Reedy is with us. He is presenting SJR 55. Chairman Reedy, you're recognized, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
And a motion and a second. Please proceed, though.
Of course, if we're looking at the calendar, the caption on that, and I'll read for the record, proposed amendment to remove Article 9, Section 1 of the Constitution of Tennessee, which provides that no minister of the gospel or priest of any denomination whatsoever shall be eligible to a seat in either house of the legislature. This was challenged back in 1978. And by the way, we've got a number of ministers that are House members, and I appreciate the work that they do. So this is basically just a constitutional cleanup for the state of Tennessee, Mr. Chairman.
Very good, sir. All right, you've heard an explanation, members, of that. Do we have any questions to the sponsor? Are we ready for any objection to the calling of the question? I see none. So let us vote. Those in favor of Senate Joint Resolution 55, please say aye. Those opposed, like sign. The ayes have it. It passes. And you, Chairman, are headed to, again, as Chairman Williams, Finance, Ways and Means. Thank you, sir, for being with us today. And finally, item number 4. Senate Joint Resolution 113. Representative Shaw, thank you for being with us today. You are recognized, sir.
Of the committee, thank you so much.
Got a motion and a second. Please proceed, though, sir.
Thank you. This joint resolution would simply make a request that our historical commission would partner with local governments and historical organizations if they wish to and have a desire to establish what they call remembrance efforts to memorialize our fellow Tennesseans who lost their lives in lynching. With that explanation, I'd be glad to answer any questions
Thank you,
committee
sir.
members might have.
Any questions to the sponsor? Representative Shaw. See none. Are we ready for any objections to calling the question? I see none. Let us vote. Those in favor of Senate Joint Resolution 113, please say aye. Those opposed, like sign. The ayes have it. And Representative Shaw, you're going on to calendar and rules, sir.
Thank you,
for
sir.
being with us.
And thank you, committee.
Thank you, sir. All right. With that, that concludes our calendar. And if there's no, yes, all right. Chairman Halford, you're recognized, sir.
Well, I'm just wondering what happened on this day in history.
Oh, my goodness. And forgive me. I have this day in history. It's quite interesting. The chairman, thank you very much. I'm almost embarrassed over this. Oh, boy. Okay. Thank you. All right. This day in history, we're going to begin. Where are we going to begin? Back in 1790. 1790, this day in history, the first session of the Supreme Court of the United States was held in NYC, New York City. 1913, a young 25-year-old multisport star, Jim Thorpe, who won 2 gold medals at the 1912 Olympics, signs a Major League Baseball contract with the New York Giants, not Yanks, but Giants. The signing comes on the same day that Thorpe had to return his Olympic medals to Sweden for a violation of amateur rules. All knows what that means, I'm sure, or remembers that. Anyway, and finally, tragically, on this day in 2003, while returning to the Earth from an orbital mission, the U.S. Space Shuttle Columbia broke up catastrophically at an altitude of about 40 miles over West Texas. And you know what? I remember that very well. I was in far western Nebraska that very morning, and I woke to hearing the news. That was near Big Springs, Nebraska. But it was a very tragic day. But anyway, thank you, Chairman Halford. Thank you. Do we have a motion to adjourn? I'll entertain one. Motion to adjourn. Got a second. And ladies and gentlemen, we are adjourned. Thank you.